Ugh, dull, foggy, yellowed headlights can ruin your car's look and reduce your night visibility. But cloudy headlights are a thing of the past after today, because today I am going to show you how to restore them at home. It's quick, easy, and affordable. So let's get right to it. We're going to be making our very own headlight restoration compound, and all you're going to need is some sandpaper, 400-2000 grit, a polishing compound, some microfiber cloths, some masking tape, and a spray bottle with water. That's it. Now we're going to start by prepping and cleaning the headlights. Begin by taping around the headlights to protect the paint. Now you can use a razor blade to scrape off any excess gunk, or you can just use some soap and water, like I did here, and just kind of clean off the surface. Once the lights are clean and dry, we can start the process. We're first going to do what's called wet sanding, which means we're going to use the sandpaper, but we're also going to use water, and this helps lubricate the process. We're going to start with the coarse grit sandpaper. 400-600 should do the trick, and you're just going to sand the surface in horizontal strokes until you see the yellow layer being removed. Be careful not to press too hard and sand through to the other side, but if you do, don't worry, we will fix that later. Once you've made it through the coarse grit, it's time to switch to the fine grit, 1000, 2000, and this will help us get an even smoother finish. The key here is that we are sanding in the opposite direction, so we go back and forth horizontally, vertically, and this ensures that we get an even finish and that we remove all of the imperfections. Now that our sanding is complete, we can move on to polishing. This is where all the magic happens, and all you're going to need is some microfiber cloth and some polishing compound. Apply a small amount of compound to the cloth and rub the headlight in small circular motions until you see it start to become clear and shiny. If you see any imperfections or cloudiness, you can go back and polish it a bit more. Great job! Now that we've polished the headlights, we can clean off any leftover residue from the polishing compound. And this is where a clean microfiber cloth and some water comes in handy. Wipe off the headlights until you see that they're nice and shiny and clear, and then rinse them off with water and dry them off with a clean cloth. Now it is time to inspect our work and make sure that we get a nice uniform clarity across both headlights. If everything looks good, we can move on to the next step. But if you notice that there are any areas that are still foggy or cloudy, you can go back and repeat the polishing step, and that will take care of it. This next step is optional, but I recommend doing it if you want your headlights to stay clear for months instead of weeks. And that is to apply some sort of protective seal. You can either buy a UV protective coating that you spray on, or you can just use a sealant like I did here, and this will help ensure that your headlights stay clear, and that they do yellow or get foggy again. Apply the sealant according to the instructions, and once it's dry, you're done. Alright, now we can take a look at the before and after and see the difference that this makes. Look at that. See the difference. Clear headlights not only make your car look better, but they also help you see better at night, and they make your car safer to drive. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and check out my other videos for more DIY car maintenance tips. I'll see you next time.